a lot of the clients who, well, maybe not a lot, but a lot of the conversations that I've been having lately with clients who identify as people of color is confusion regarding what their identity even means, um, and then anger arising from the confusion, or anger or frustration, just because, of course, there's a group of people who will want to use that as a strength. There's a group of people who's suffering from discrimination because what they've been using as their strength isn't acceptable anymore, or people who have experienced racial trauma with different experiences in their lives, because as the world's becoming more open and people are traveling, or people are actually creating lives wherever they want to versus wherever they're forced to, then there's going to be tension. So that's what they've been experiencing, and for a very long time, their voices have gone unheard, or they haven't even understood their experiences in a way that allows them to voice it. So I am having a lot of conversations around the confusion that's coming from that, especially now that it's so much in the limelight. People sitting and reflecting and thinking, oh my God, that thing that happened to me, that wasn't actually fair. And it makes sense why I'm so angry every time I see somebody, in a similar scenario, or, things like that. So I think I'm spending a lot of time unpacking people's experiences, whether it's with discrimination or whether it's having been the person who has maybe been a mode of discrimination for someone else and not even knowing that. So there's a whole education piece that goes with it. People realizing how they can maybe change their lives going forward, not be a part of the problem, and how can we make better relationships with people, because we all grow up with our own biases, our own prejudice, and people challenging that and then kind of overcoming that. So usually when clients will come in, within the first couple of sessions, usually the first session, yes, there is a problem that they bring in, and we always take some time to address that. But we do spend a lot of time getting to know each other, and I spend a lot of time getting to know the client, in the sense that what does your immediate family or immediate support circle or people in your everyday life look like, and what are your relationships with them. And then usually that'll open up a few more conversations around maybe themes that I can see might be based on race, or might be based on what they're dealing with in terms of identity, because usually how people will present themselves in relationships is based a lot on their own understanding of the relationship they have with their own self, so that'll open up those conversations. But if somebody is coming in with a lot of anger and a lot of anxiety right off the back, and we have to work on that, we unpack that and we figure out what is their relationship with that anger or with that anxiety, where it may have begun. So we take really small steps to maybe dig a little bit deeper, get a bit further into how did they learn to be so angry, or how did they learn to experience or express the anger in a certain way, or frustration or anxiety. Usually then that will help them get to a place where they're able to safely visualize, okay, this is maybe something that happened, or maybe there's they are directing their lives based on some other values that they don't really feel like align with them. With art therapy, then we do a lot of visualization of maybe it was an incident, a traumatic incident, or maybe just how they can kind of heal from those experiences in a way that they're not hurting as open wounds anymore, but they're just a part of the person and helps contribute to their learning.